Welcome back to News 3 Today at 11. We are continuing our conversation this morning about sickle cell anemia, the most common inherited blood disorder in the United States that affects approximately 100,000 Americans and an estimated 7.74 million people globally. Locally, though, one local organization is carrying on its mission to educate the community while supporting warriors and their families and helping to find a cure. Celeste Walls is the founder of Dream Chasers Sickle Cell Foundation. Darius Brockington is the nonprofit's co-founder. They join us now with more. Thank you so much for being here today.
Thank you for having us.
I know often during September, which is Sickle Cell Awareness Month, we focus on places and organizations within the coastal empire, but you're actually a Lowcountry organization. Tell me how you started and why.
We have two children that have sickle cell. Our oldest is 6, his name is DJ, and our youngest that has sickle cell is 5. Her name is Chastity. So we noticed that there wasn't much education within the young children, and we wanted to pretty much inform the young children of how you have a child with sickle cell, how it affects that child, and it affects the family.
So when children are born, they're usually screened for sickle cell disease. Is this when you found out what was going on?
Not usually. With us, Celeste is very active when it comes to just being a parent, being a mother. And when we had our son DJ, she just started to know she's very, very attentive to the children. And she just asked the question as far as, well, do you want them to be tested for this or that? And so I'm just like, yeah, whatever we can do now while we're here at the hospital, let's do it. Yeah. And because of her actually mentioning to the doctor that, this is one that we definitely wanted to do because my mom had told me that I had the trait and her parents had told her. So by her being as active as she was, they tested our son and found out later, maybe like a week later that he did have sickle cell SC.
Okay, so you brought up something interesting. There's sickle cell disease and there's sickle cell trait. Tell us the difference between the two.
I have the sickle cell trait. He has a sickle cell trait. We don't two sickle cell traits together can form a child with sickle cell disease.
And so she has hemoglobin C. I have hemoglobin S. With that being said, there's different forms of the sickle cell disease. You have the SS, which is more severe, but it's still the same disease as SC, which means 2 of our hemoglobins came together, of course, which both of our son and our daughters inherited S and the C hemoglobin. Okay. But they still have the same crisis, the same pains, it's still the same disease.
I was going to ask, how does this affect the body?
Pain, serious pain. We deal with a lot of hospital visits because of it. Once they have a fever, they automatically have to go. No matter what it is, even if it's just a cold, they have to go because the little pain can lead to a crisis. We not too long got out the hospital with our son who had acute chest syndrome, which is a crisis in the chest. So it's like it's constant. A lot of taking off work, a lot of just having to focus on your child, on your kids with us.
Because it's more than a disease that affects the person going through. It also affects families as well.
Yes, ma'am.
And for us too, we are both educators. So we're constantly teaching, we're constantly around the youth. So it's kind of hard for us to stay, I would say, healthy because like she said, when they catch a fever or a cold, we're usually in Charleston for at least 72 hours. Yeah. So it takes a strain on us financially as well because a lot of, employment, especially in education, they don't really offer. You have FMLA, but as far as them paying you for this severe disease, it's just we just have to make do with, what we have.
And that's why you started this walk, to uplift the warriors, the families, educate people, and raising money for a cure. Here's a look at some of the pictures from one of those walks. You've been doing this for the past, 3 years now?
We've been doing this for 4 years. We have the walk for 3. This is our 3rd annual walk.
Okay, so tell us how people can get involved with the walk because that's what's coming up this weekend.
Yes, this weekend we will be having our 3rd annual Sickle Cell Awareness Walk at Cross Creek Shopping Center. We would love to have you all come out to 330 Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort, South Carolina to help us bring awareness, help us enjoy a great day.
Okay, and how do people register?
Register. Right now, when you arrive to the event, we will have a registration tent. You will go to the registration tent, you will sign some documents, you will get you a little gift, and enjoy the day.
Okay, and so my final question, because we're running out of time, you are still looking for sponsors because people don't realize
Yes, ma'am.
that it costs money to put on
It
events
does.
like this.
It is very expensive.
We are looking for sponsors, and you can reach me on my phone, which is 843-476-0192, or you can email me at my personal onewallceleste@gmail.com.
All right, thank you both for joining us this
Thank
morning.
you.
And here's the event information once again. The Sickle Cell Walk will take place this Saturday, September 13th, 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. at Cross Creek Shopping Center. That's at 330 Robert Smalls Parkway in Beaufort. You can find more information and see this interview again anytime on our website at wsav.com/community corner. Stay with us. You're watching News 3 Today at 11. We'll be right back.